Mystery pile revealed, tomato emoji, detective emoji. So last month, my cousin Greg invited the family over for a backyard barbecue. Pretty standard stuff, burgers, frisbee, his dog terrorizing the potato salad. But as we're walking through his backyard, I notice there's an area behind the shed that smells. Well, let's just say it was a cross between Oda Farmer's Market and Forgotten Lunchbox. There was this suspiciously lumpy pile covered in leaves, old newspaper, and what looked like a half-eaten cucumber. I figured maybe Greg had finally taken up gardening, or possibly lost a bet to the raccoons. As the day goes on, everyone starts asking Greg about the mystery pile. My aunt thinks it's a grave for a pet hamster, my dad's convinced it's a failed attempt at a root cellar, and my little nephew is trying to plant a Hot Wheels car in it to see if it'll grow. Greg, meanwhile, just shrugs and says, "Oh, that? Don't worry about it." Which, of course, only makes us worry more. By dessert, we're all swapping conspiracy theories, and my uncle's poking at it with a stick like he's on an archaeological dig. Later, as dusk falls, I spot a pair of squirrels having what can only be described as a produce auction on top of the pile. There's also a family of raccoons forming an orderly queue, and the neighbor's cat is eyeing a wilted tomato like it's the last rose at a cat prom. At this point, Greg finally admits he started a compost pile but forgot to mention it to anyone. Apparently, he's been tossing all sorts of scraps in there, banana peels, coffee grounds, and, inexplicably, an entire loaf of bread that looked lonely. Now, every time we go over, we just call his backyard the evolving salad. I guess you could say Greg's backyard isn't just growing vegetables, it's growing on us.